Hey everybody, LEGO 2014 here, doing my first Marvel Superheroes review on the Iron Man 3 sets. This set is the Extremis Seaport Battle. It retails for about $24.99 if you're in Canada and $20 in the US. The recommended ages 6 to 12, set number 76006, 195 pieces, and you get 3 minifigures. So this is the front of the box. You can see Aldrich Killian in the speedboat right there, and then you get the Iron Man Mark 42 and the War Machine. And so yeah, this is a set that is probably based off a scene in the movie, so it's a little bit of a spoiler, but not too much. So yeah, that's the front of the box, and here's the back. Then there's some play features there, and yeah, it's basically it. You can see that these are all the possibilities or whatever you want to call it, and there's some sound effects there, and they're just showing all of the different play features. There's some flick fire missiles, and I'll get into that once we open the set. And yeah, that's basically it for the box. Then there's just the top right here, where you can see the Iron Man Mark 42 actual size comparison. And yeah, that's it for the box. Yeah, let's open it up. Okay, here is the set assembled, and I'll get right into the minifigures in a minute. So right here is the buoy, and this is the speedboat right here. I'll get into those in a minute. So first we're going to start off with the minifigures. So first up is Iron Man. So the first minifigure you get in this set is the Iron Man Mark 42, and as you can see, this is the main armor used in Iron Man 3. So the only other way to get this is if you get the Malibu Mansion, which is a little bit more, and you don't get War Machine, unfortunately. But you do get the Tony Stark figure and all that. So, but this is the actual Mark 42 armor with Tony Stark underneath, and yeah. So as you can see, this is the new armor in the new movie, and it's a little bit discolored. Like it's not exactly accurate because that one's a little bit lighter, like cream color, but doesn't really matter. It has a lot of printing on the torso right there. I'll just get that to focus. So as you can see, there's some detailing on the torso there, and there's some printing on the legs and on the feet, and it continues on the waist, and there's some back printing. And there's the mask, and you can flip that open. And this is the new Iron Man 3 face. It's not the same one in the Avengers, but you do get the same Avengers one in the Ultimate Showdown set, but this one's a different face. And then you can take this off, and then there's an alternate face you can switch to. But yeah, and this is the helmet up close. When the Iron Man helmet first came out, I was a little bit skeptical, but now I think that they're perfect. There's the back detailing. It's the same mold from the Avengers. Next is a exclusive minifigure, Aldrich Killian. So there's his suit and just some back printing, pretty basic. He has a dirty blonde hairpiece, or sort of orange hairpiece, and he does have an alternate head. This one right here, with the Extremis virus on it. So I guess that's a little bit of a spoiler. Not really. And you may notice that his head is a little bit, well, you may notice his head is a little bit blue or grayish, but that's because It glows in the dark. As you can see, there's a little bit of a glow. Unfortunately, it's not going to work for the... my camera won't pick it up in pitch dark. So, yeah. So that's basically Aldrich Killian. And, yeah, I'm pretty sure he's an exclusive to the set. So in the set, you get 2 exclusive minifigures. He also comes with this oversized gun from Alien Conquest, which does not suit this at all. I wouldn't even been happy if they just gave him this revolver from Indiana Jones. And the one of the basically the main draw to this set, since you can get the Mark 47 in the Malibu Mansion, this is the War Machine minifigure. It has some nice printing on the torso and on the legs. In the back printing I will show in a second. I'll remove the shoulder cannon. He has the same helmet as Iron Man, just in a different color. And then there's Rhodey's head underneath. It's alternate head. And the shoulder cannon is very nice. And this is what the back printing looks like. It's very detailed. And yeah, it's basically War Machine. And if you also if you prefer to have it more like a minigun rather than a shoulder cannon, if anybody remembers the Mega Bloks Iron Man 2 figures, when they produced Mega Bloks for Iron Man 2, they came out with a War Machine with a little minigun. It's this one right here. So an interesting thing I was trying out was if you just take off the claw piece and the lightsaber hilt on the War Machine minifigure, you can actually fit the minigun in, and it doesn't really look bad. It looks pretty nice. I'm going to show that in a second. So that's what he looks like with the minigun from the Iron Man 2 Mega Block set. It's actually pretty nice. Yeah. I'm pretty sure you could also fit the missile launcher. If you make your own design, you can put in the missile launcher on his other shoulder. Yeah, but that is War Machine. And so for a set that's $30 and you get 2 exclusive figures, this isn't bad. So moving on to the, well, approximately $30 if you go to Toys R Us. At least in Canada, it's almost $30. So moving on to the speedboat. This is the Mandarin symbol right there. And then there's a few flick fire missiles right there. There's a slanted windshield. There's 2 stickers right here. The top is removable. And then there's no engine though. But there is, that's where you can put the dynamite, and you can also put, you can also fit a minifigure in there. And then inside here is where Aldrich Killian can sit. There's a steering wheel, and then you can put his gun in one of those. And then there's a control pad. And this is the back. And how the flick fire missiles work is you just pull these back, just like that. So that is the speedboat. Not really much to it. And this is how Aldrich Killian fits inside. And yeah. And last right here is the buoy. It's sort of stuck on the base plate. There we go. It's basically just for show, but it does help to create the water environment, since it's supposed to be like a chase in a boat. So yeah, it does help. And it has one feature. You just push the side and that pops off. I'm not sure why they would want to do that. And yeah, so that's basically it. To me, I just think they put it in there because it just helps with the water environment. So this is the booklet with the comic in it. I'm not going to really read it, but you can just pause if you want to read any of this. I'm also not really paying attention in case there's spoilers. And yeah, that was basically it. And here's just the 2012 LEGO Superhero minifigures and 2013 ones. And that's basically it. Next, for the instruction manual, this is a 59-page build, and here's the teaser for the I'm not sure when this is released actually, the upcoming Superheroes LEGO video game. And that's it. So yeah, that's basically the set. If you are a Marvel fan or Iron Man fan or superhero fan, I definitely recommend this set. It's only about $20 if you live in the US, and it's about $24 if you live in Canada. If you go to Walmart, if you go to Toys R Us, it's the $5 markup, so it's going to be a lot more. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe.